Hi everyone, and I really like Disney. I think they're like a very good animation company. Like I think they've made like really good movies, a lot of really good movies over the years, but I think they have had oh my gosh, I think they have made some really bad and really overrated movies too. Like not as much as really good overrated, like not as much as like the really good animated movies, but still. So in this video, I'll be going over my top 5 most overrated Disney animated movies that I hate. Okay, so before I get started with this list, I have 2 rules. 1, there can only be 1 movie per franchise, and 2, that for animated movie to count for this list, they have to be stand-alone movies, meaning that they can't be based on any, meaning they can't be based on any show. Like if a Disney animated movie is based on a show, then it does not qualify for this list. Okay, here's the list. Number 5, Moana. Okay, now let me be clear. I don't think this movie is terrible. It did have its share of some funny moments, such as Moana going, "Some of while she's in a cave." Like I thought that was pretty funny, and I also really like the scene where Moana is talking and that dude throws Moana in the water while she was talking. I think that's a really good scene too. I forgot what that dude's name was, but still, I think this movie is really I think this movie is pretty boring and really bland. It's just a really movie in my opinion. It's a pretty bad movie in my opinion. It's not a terrible movie. Like admittedly the soundtrack is okay. I mean not like above mediocre, but still it's okay. But I don't really like this movie that much. I think it has a bland and boring plot and overall one of the most overrated movies ever. Pretty bad movie in my opinion. And I hope this doesn't get a sequel. Number 4, Zootopia. Again, like Moana, I hope this movie does not get a sequel. Okay. The only good joke in this movie, in my opinion, is the joke with the slow sloths. That's it. Like, this movie, in my opinion, is really unfunny, like, for the most part. Really unfunny for the most part. Really bland. Really boring. How? I don't get why people like this movie so much. I don't get it. It really bugs me. It really bugs me how people like this animated movie so much. And, like I said, I hope this doesn't get a sequel. Yeah, definitely one of the most overrated movies ever, in my opinion. Number 3, Brave. In my opinion, this movie is one of the worst Pixar movies ever. Not the worst, but one of the worst. Okay. This movie is really boring, in my opinion, really bland, really bland, really bland, really boring. It's not really that interesting. It's not really that interesting to me. It's not really funny to me. It's a really unfunny movie in my opinion. It's definitely one of the worst Pixar movies ever, like I already said. But it's not the worst Pixar movie ever, in my opinion. Nope. No. Definitely not the worst Pixar movie ever. Number 2, The Good Dinosaur. Okay, so I know I'm not the only person who doesn't like this movie. I've seen this movie get I've seen this movie get more hate on the internet. I've seen other people on the internet hate this movie. So yeah, but I've seen this movie get more praise and more hate. I've seen this movie get more praise than hate. So yeah, I think it's really overrated. To me, this movie is a really bland, really annoying, really overrated, really cliche version, wannabe. To me, this movie is a really overrated, really bland, really bad, really cliche, really boring wannabe The Lion King. That's what the movie is, in my opinion. That's what the movie is, in my opinion. And in my opinion, The Lion King is way, 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 way better than The Good Dinosaur. This is a really bad movie, in my opinion. Definitely the worst Pixar movie ever, in my opinion. But is it is it my least favorite Disney movie? Nope. No, it's only a number 2 in this list, so of course not. Okay. Alright. Okay, on to number 1. Number 1. Frozen. Okay. Oh my gosh. This movie straight up stinks, in my opinion. And this movie has a sequel that came out yesterday. Are you kidding me? Megamind should have gotten a sequel instead of Frozen. I get that Frozen is more popular than Megamind, and that DreamWorks isn't as popular as Disney. But still, I think Megamind should have gotten a sequel instead of Frozen. Frozen does not deserve a sequel. It's terrible. It's terrible, in my opinion. Almost everything about this movie is bad, in my opinion. Like, okay, so to me, the only positivity to this movie is the animation style. That's it. That's the only thing I like about this movie. The only thing I really like, the only thing I love about this movie is the animation style. Like, admittedly, the animation style looks great. Like the ice powers look amazing. The water looks really nice. But the animation style doesn't matter that much when the movie is so bad. That's the only positivity of this movie. But the animation style doesn't matter so much when the movie is this bad. Like, when the movie is really bad. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, I have given this movie at least 3 chances, and it is so boring. Boring. Like, oh my gosh, really boring. Very, 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 very boring in my opinion. It's also really annoying too. Like, I think the worst character in this movie is definitely Olaf. Olaf is the most, oh my gosh. Olaf has got to be probably the most annoying side character ever, in my opinion. He is so annoying. He's so unlikable, and he's extremely unfunny. He's extremely he's extremely unfunny. To me, it just feels like he's just there. He's just there for unfunny comedic purposes. That's what it feels like. That's like, it feels like it's the only reason why he's even in the movie. And the soundtrack to this movie is terrible. Especially the song Let It Go. I cannot stand Let It Go. It is the most annoying song ever, aside from the theme song to My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. It is so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh. Why do people like this movie so much? I can understand girls, but why grown men? Why? Oh my gosh, no. Why? I can't understand how grown men would like this. But, like, I can understand girls, but not men. Same thing with My Little Pony. Same thing with the My Little Pony franchise. Like, oh my gosh. In my opinion, this movie is the biggest pile of trash aside from the My Little Pony franchise. That's what the movie is to me. That's what the movie is to me. The characters are so bland. It's extremely unfunny. It's extremely boring. It's extremely annoying. And this movie has a sequel that's possibly even worse. But I don't want to see it. Oh my gosh. I hope I never, ever see... I hope I never, ever see that sequel. I've been constantly bumping into, ads about that movie on YouTube, and it's just making me cringe. This movie is so bad in my opinion. Possibly the worst movie ever. I think Tangled is a way better movie than this. Okay, to be fair, I used to, just so y'all know, I used to hate Tangled. I used to think it was a really bad movie, but now I think it's okay. It's okay. I mean, not great, but it's okay. The soundtrack is nice. The animation's nice. It's definitely a way better movie than Frozen. I think Tangled is, one of the greatest movies of all time compared to Frozen. Frozen is so bad, and I wish it didn't get a sequel. I hope it doesn't get a third movie. Alright, so yeah, that is it for this list in this video, everyone. Okay. So, yeah, before I end the video, I do want to make some things clear. Please note the disclaimer that is in the description to this video. Please keep in mind, and also, please keep in mind that my opinion has changed a lot over the years, so this list might not be permanent. Alright, so that is it, everyone. That is it for this video, everyone. Bye, everyone, and thank you all for watching this video.